everyone. Welcome to African Brands. I'm Ore Ajewale. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. All right, let's get into it. Kicking off the show with our brand leaders chat with the MD CEO of Fast Credit Limited, Mr. Emeka Ilolumnachi. Fast Credit Limited provides value-based lending to persons who may not have access to credit from the traditional banking systems due to the financial inclusion policy by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Watch as he shares with us exactly how they make this possible.
The Fast Credit Limited was founded by a team of Nigerian investors, ex-bankers, businessmen who came together, identified the need that there is a gap in the financing industry, especially for the retail end of the market. They looked at the services the traditional banks were hitherto providing and identified there was quite a lot of gap in that sector. And they felt there is a need to create a proposition that will address the need of the majority of customers at that end who were yearning for credits, but were not getting it as easy as they can, with a clear purpose to provide microcredits to employees of both public and private sector enterprises. The vision of Fast Credit is to be the leading non-bank financial institution providing microcredits to payroll employees and other consumers, creating shared value nationwide by 2022. It implies that everybody gives credits to the consumer lending subsector. But our vision is that we will be the number one player. How do we get there, which is the mission? It's just that we believe that for you to do that, you need to provide fast, convenient, and responsible lending to consumers and small businesses. To do that, you require technology. That's why we use the word utilizing technology. And so if I look at the target market we are servicing today, I don't know when last you have been to a commercial bank to go and transact. I mean, walk into a banking hall, sit down there and see you're doing transactions. I can't remember. Because why? We don't have the patience. You're a very busy person. Beyond that, if you have an alternative financial institution that will tell you, apply for this facility at the convenience of your office, on your mobile app, on internet banking, or on any other electronic channel, go there, apply for this fast credit, and then your facility is reviewed and is disbursed same day. Our products and services are two broad products. Investment products, which involves taking funds from or fund management for the public. People fix money with us and we give them attractive interest rates that are over 200% basis point over what a treasury bill or a commercial bank will give you. So I'll give you a typical example. If you fix a 5 million naira for 90 days with me, Fast Credit, I'll probably give you a 14 or a 12, or 12 to 14%. I do quick lending and I get a significant rate of return on it. I pay you for that investment. So I know we have corporates, companies, financial institutions investing with us as a company. They put money down with us. Suffice to let you know that even some bank subsidiary banks themselves, they invest with us because they know we are also a CBN regulated institution. So that's part of it. And as an institution, we are one of the few audited by KPMG. Beyond the founders, the Nigerian founders that found Fast Credit as individuals, which I mentioned to the uncle, you have a corporate private equity firm, a foreign private equity firm called Synergy Capital that invested as an equity holder in this company. and they have over 60 something percent of their equity. So it is important to us to have a structure, a reputation that is acceptable and trusted by people. That's why people can put in money. It's in view of that we have a lot of bank subsidiaries, individuals, high network individuals, everybody on the streets, because we take as low as 200,000. As a matter of fact, we're trying to roll out a product for even kids, savings product for kids. Why do parents go there and put in some money in the banks? And at the end of the year, you've saved maybe 10 million or 5 million for the future of your child, and you get probably less than 5-6%. When so much money can also be generated for you annually, a 12%. So that's the investment product. On the other side, which is the credit side, we will have the loans. So we have loans for public sector employees, people who work in government agencies and the paramilitary agencies, the police, the army, and the rest of them. We will have loans for civil servants in federal and state civil service. And we have loans for people who work in the private sector, so such as the banks, such as the telecom industries. We have loans for them. So those are the two broad products we have for now. Our target is all employees that earn salary, whether in the public sector, which is government agencies and federal and state civil service, or in the private sector, which is salary earners in the structured corporates, the banks, the media houses, the telecommunication companies. And then, of course, we are also into SME financing. Businessmen, small startup SMEs, businesses, we finance them, LPO financing and all that, not trade financing. We do a little bit of that. And we are working on a product that will take us into the unbanked because of the CBN financial inclusion policy that wants us to look at the unbanked people. So the common traders in the market who don't have bank accounts, who, when they walk into the bank is acting too sophisticated for them. We're looking at that segment and how we can also add value. Eolico is an inspiration for us to do more. For me, recognition is nothing than asking you to do more. If you get complacent because you've been rewarded or recognized, you just start falling. So the moment you recognize is a challenge that you should do more. That's the whole way I feel. And that's how the entire team in Vasco feels about it. We are on a journey. We can't rest until we get to the destination. Our goal is in line with our vision to be the leading. So I've shown some innovation. We haven't gotten there because we have a vision. This company seeks to be a leading financial technology company. So we have a lot of innovations we're trying to put out there that even whatever award and accolade we have received in the past will be a child play to what we want to be getting. The purpose that we want to add value to customers is not about the award. It's not about we want to add value to customers. We want our customers to see us as their first choice of non-bank financial institution. That's our dream.
Awoof! 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 Cornerstone Insurance Ember Month promo. Starting from September 2019. Enjoy 1 month free car insurance on any of our auto variants and other comprehensive packages. What are you waiting for? At Cornerstone, we don't give you any hassle. Visit cornerstone.com.ng or call 01-280-6500. Promo runs until January. Terms and conditions apply.
Cornerstone, the future assured. Traveling abroad is fun until your mobile phone roaming charges make you roam. But you can take care of that with the Wakanow Travel SIM. Enjoy great roaming rates for as low as 10 cents per minute when you call home. Free incoming calls in 72 countries, including all the top destinations of the world. Global data bundles and so much more with the Wakanow Travel SIM. Visit www.wakanow.com/travel sim for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Wakanow. Let's go.
the Chief Data Officer of one of Nigeria's leading online travel agencies, Wakanow. Here's our chat with Mr. Victorio Badaya.
We are specialized in flights, as you can imagine, followed by hotels and packages. Especially about packages, we recently started our operation called Erupt, which is about creating an experience for customers and let them travel to Ethiopia and then Kenya to have 5 days of non-stop activities and parties to experience what we define the African experience. Then we also have several other products, which are Visa, of course, SIM cards, when you travel and you want to have data and voice, the SIM cards, as well as prepaid cards to purchase whatever you want without having to use your main debit or credit card, so prevents any kind of risk. That's absolutely true. I would like to say that right now, not just Nigeria, but the whole Africa is booming when it comes to tech. It's definitely a blooming flower in this regard. Let's say the overall technology level in every kind of business, not just travel, is quickly increasing in a dramatic way to catch up with the rest of the world. So there are tangible improvements that we can see every day. For Wakanow, this makes no difference for us, obviously. And if you think about that, our vast majority of staff is dedicated to tech, whether it's directly or indirectly tech. And we're very proud of it. It's a very expensive department, as you can imagine, to run, but it always paid back. And we have one of the most sophisticated websites and technology for travel, which makes us very proud. So for us, obviously, tech is a priority in order to deliver an outstanding services to our customers. In terms of hotels, there is the level is increasing steadily since a while now, and Nigeria is catching up very quickly with the rest of the world. When it comes to flights, and I will say the infrastructure on flights, which mostly airports, I say there is still some work to be done in this regard, and we are hoping the government to improve this aspect. Understand whether it's a problem of being a Nigerian as a passport or there are other reasons for. What we noticed is we have a huge failure rate for visa applications when the rules are not strictly followed. And many times the rules around the world to apply for visas are very, very tricky, complicated, long, and so on. That's why Wakanow created the visa service, which in fact help people to dramatically increase the chances of getting their visa done. So my first and most genuine answer will be, if the documents are done right, following all the procedures, I don't think Nigeria is necessarily that bad to get a visa. There are way worse countries, trust me. But yes, you're right also saying that there have been increasing problems. I assume you're referring to the US, which unfortunately it's outside of everybody's control, is a government decision on that side. Bunch of markets and countries where Nigeria is a part of.
Thinking of going on vacation, but you are short on cash? Well, with Wakanow Pay Small Small, there's no stopping you. Just make a minimum 25% deposit and pay the balance in installments at your convenience. It's that easy, so make that dream vacation a reality now. Visit www.wakanow.com or call 0700-925-2669 to start.
Wakanow, let's go.
Mr. Segun Okunfalami is the MD CEO of Aspom Travels Agency, and Aspom has dedicated their time to helping provide support for people who want to travel the world, as well as helping organizations plan group tours for their staff with little to no stress. Watch as he shares that story with us.
We started in 2012. We do flight reservations, hotel bookings, we do tour packages, corporate travel, and loads of things about traveling. We do local tourism as well. But from when we started, the main aim was not travel. It was something else that we had to divert into travel, because at that time, traveling was making more waves than what else we were doing. So that's why we focused on travel. As a travel company, you always seek to have something new on the table all the time. We sponsor events, sponsor group travels, educational trips. But we do a lot of tours. Everything about travel, we try to cover as much as possible. We do medical tourism as well. Yeah, I think the issue that we study what people want at first, and we try to translate that into success by doing what we think is right and doing what we think the people want. And we don't lie to our customers. We tell them what to expect. So by doing that, they already know what they expect and they prepare better for us, and we give them the best results. Trying to have a lot of local content, because I think we know that most people don't really patronize our local tourism, so we're trying as much as possible to do much more local content at the moment. For 2019, I think if you don't embrace technology, I think technology will push back against you. So we do a lot of marketing online. We invest in technology, booking engines, B2B platforms, B2C platforms, and even technology to even control all our branches at the same time. I think we currently have 3 branches at the moment, to try to see what everybody is doing and how to incorporate, how will I put it now, business and information. Communication technology is key to any business, not just travel. It's key to any business. Most customers are online, and I think Nigeria has a very large customer base that use the internet at the moment. I think close to 100 million users at the moment. So if you don't invest in that side of technology, I think you'll be losing part of the market share. So that's why we really invest a lot in technology. Foreign countries. I think we're still learning. I think we can do more. Foreign countries, they've done a lot over the years, not just today, but there's room to grow. And I think that's about it. There's room to grow for our local, but foreign industry still takes a huge chunk of people that patronizes holidays and tours. Everybody likes to go abroad. Within the Nigerian tourism sector, the government have to do more. People have to be educated about tourism. Tourism is not just about traveling abroad. That's not about tourism. It's talking about, we have lots of places to visit. There's Badagry, there's Festac, there's Omori. So there's so many places you can focus on in Nigeria. I think even in the olden days, or rather maybe some 20 years ago, there are lots of game reserves we have in Nigeria, but they don't flourish as the way they used to be back then compared to now. So I think stuff like that, if they can come back and if government can invest more, I think our local content would really, really increase. And this might drag even foreign people to even come to Nigeria just to see.
Awoof! 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 Cornerstone Insurance Ember Month promo. Starting from September 2019. Enjoy 1 month free car insurance on any of our auto variants and other comprehensive packages. What are you waiting for? At Cornerstone, we don't give you any hassle. Visit cornerstone.com.ng or call 01-2806-500. Promo runs until January. Terms and conditions apply.
Cornerstone, the future assured.
My name is Obadetola Emmanuel King. I'm the Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ADRON Homes and Properties Limited, a Pan-African real estate development company with corporate head office in Lagos, Nigeria, and branch offices in the United States of America, United Kingdom, and United Arab Emirates. I've traveled around the world. I've seen how housing developments are being done in a number of developed cities around the world, such as Dubai, New York, London, Hong Kong, and so on. I see an urgent need to replicate this at home. Nigerians deserve world-class housing estates. This I'm passion-driven to do with my team of seasoned professionals in the build-up environment.
What started as the dream of one man some years ago, through sheer commitment and the hard work of a well-structured team of housing experts, has today become reality. ADRON Homes and Properties Limited is a registered real estate development company established with the aim of providing all classes of Nigerians with first-class solutions to the housing problems in Nigeria. We achieve this by providing sizable land within serviced gated estates spread across various suburbs within Nigeria, each ideal for decent, accessible and comfortable housing and living, while achieving global housing standards. ADRON Homes and Properties Limited, providing affordable homes.
Minutes from Lagos city centre, less than an hour from the airport, offering ocean views at the heart of Victoria Island.
Eco Hotel is unique, a resort that is also a business place. So you can come, be in Lagos, in the jungle of the urban jungle of Lagos, and at the same time feel like you are relaxed. We have everything from what we call the Signature Hotel, which is a 5-star plus venue. We have the main hotel, which is our landmark, big building. We have the Eco Suites, and also have the Eco Gardens. So these are the 4 distinct buildings where we have accommodation. We have now more than 10 restaurants in the hotel, the convention center, the hotels. We have 4 different hotels within the compound. So whatever you need, you can find it here. We have an all-day dining. We call it the Kuramo Sports Cafe. This is the heartbeat of our food and beverage. We have a restaurant by the pool. We call it the Lagoon Breeze. We have a bar by the pool. It's called the Calabash Bar, where people find it very nice because always there's breeze down there. Then we have the Sky Restaurant, has been open for about 10 years now and has been the landmark basically and the point of reference for restaurants in Lagos and in Nigeria. We have the Crossroads that started like a bar and club and a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant. Now it has become the highlight of Wednesday, in Lagos. Everybody comes to Crossroads. We have a Chinese restaurant, The Red, which is beautiful. And we recently opened a Thai restaurant, we call it My Thai. And our most recent addition that opened a few days ago, it's the Lagos Irish Pub. So everything can happen and you have this capacity that nobody else has in Lagos at the moment.
Relaxation, entertainment and African tradition. Eco Hotel and Suites, the perfect mix.
As always, we really hope that we've been able to showcase some of the brilliant African brands residing right here in Nigeria and the incredible work that they do both within and outside the nation. I'm Aurea Joeli. Thank you so much for watching African Brands.